What's up, everyone? My name is Peter. I'm your host for Tribe Theory Spotlight. Today, I'm here with Sam. Sam is a world-traveling web developer who specializes in passive income. So welcome, Sam.
Hey, thanks.
So Sam and I actually met a few months ago here in Bali. Is that correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. And so out of all the places that you visited, why are you still here in Bali for so long?
So actually that was not the plan. The plan was to stay in Sri Lanka for 3 months. That's what I did.
Uh-huh.
And then the plan was to stay in Bali for 3 months. That's what I did as well.
And now you're extending it.
And now I extended because I decided to catch a villa and to set it up and to put it on Airbnb.
Got it. And that's not your main source of income, right? So your main source of income is doing web development, especially in SEO work, correct?
Yes, it's a long story. I'm not sure if I should tell everything, but at the end, yes, I'm creating websites and doing some SEO on it, and that's my passive, one of the passive incomes I'm living from, yes.
Gotcha. But that's not what you studied in university, correct? What did you study and how did you transition your career into web development and SEO work?
Wait, so first, it all started with studying maths.
Okay.
I failed really bad.
I studied math too, and I was terrible in college.
Really?
As well. Yeah.
How long?
What do you mean, how long?
Huh?
How long did I study math for?
Yes.
Yeah, only up until Selenium algebra stuff, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, same for me. That was like 6 months, 1 semester, and then
You're like, nope.
bye-bye. And then I searched for something similar, and actually I didn't want to study informatics, but I did. So I studied medical informatics,
Okay.
and actually they teach me how to program with Java. You know Java?
Yeah, Java is one of the many coding languages, correct?
Exactly. So usually people like me who finish that study, they end up in hospitals, for example, and taking care for all the programs that's running in the system. Or you can start as a freelancer and do some programs for doctors or something.
Right. And so why did you not want to pursue that upon graduating?
How did that start? So while I was studying, I worked in a gym.
Okay.
And you always get in touch with people there, and one of them asked me to create a website for him, and I said, man, I can't do that. And he said, yeah, but if you dive into it, I'm sure you can do it. I said, yeah, let's try. You're gonna pay me? Of course I'm gonna pay. He paid really bad. But anyway, so I created my first page with Joomla, and I found out quite soon that Joomla is a big shit. And can I say that here?
Yeah, if necessary, we will bleep it out.
And then we switched to WordPress, and I created my first site for that guy. And soon we decided to be partners, and I'm still in cooperation with that guy. So it's 6 years now, I think.
Wow. And so why are you still working with him? I think by now, after 6 years, you've gained enough of the skill set to do it on your own. So why still be in that form of partnership?
Man, if he would leave me alone, I cannot handle it everything by myself. You know, it's a lot of work. So he's taking care for how can I say? So he's not a technical guy. You know, he has no idea how to build a website, but he has a lot of knowledge about how to perform SEO in a good way. And I'm learning from him about SEO, and he's learning from me about web design. And yeah, so it's actually a good match. It's a good match.
Got it. And what is the difference for non-technical people like me to tell the difference between web design versus SEO?
The difference between web design and SEO?
Yeah. And what are how do they end up working together intimately in order to create passive income?
Okay. So SEO and web design are not always friends.
Uh-huh. Okay, interesting.
Yes. Me, by myself, I want to create beautiful websites with a nice user experience, you know, so I can lead the visitor through the site. And then when I'm finished, I'm just gonna show it to my partner, and he's making his analysis on the website, and he's telling me, hey, that the performance of the site is just too slow. It takes 8 seconds until you can see something. And I'm like, yeah, but the website is beautiful. And he's saying, yeah, but the performance is shit. We cannot perform in SEO with such a site. And I say, okay, so we have to change it, you know. Yeah. So as I said, they are not always friends. You have to decide what's more worth for you and your money and your income.
Gotcha. So this is your major source of income. Is there any other streams of income that you rely upon to live this lifestyle as a digital nomad?
Actually, you can categorize all of the things that I do. You can categorize them with SEO.
Okay.
It's different things, you know. I do affiliate marketing, I do email marketing, I do social marketing, but everything together it's still SEO.
Okay, that's very interesting. And so
yeah, and it's hard to explain. So yeah.
So for people like me who's not technical, again, I use Google, for instance, and if I don't find anything on the first page, I just kind of move on to the next search. So what do you say to people who, if you can't rank on the first page, how should they still grow the business and still be searchable online?
If they don't rank on the first page, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say you have let's say your business is about, what was your business about? Financial.
For me, I do financial coaching.
Okay, let's say your business is about financial coaching, and you're not on the first page.
Yeah.
What to do now?
Yeah.
For Pete?
Or for anybody who's really just trying to figure out this world of living online.
So what I would do is I would make an analysis on the whole world.
Okay.
There is some tools that I pay a lot of money for where I can check about the keywords.
Okay.
So I check for all the keywords that are people searching for. Okay. Of course, there is keywords that are searched a lot. For example, financial coaching is probably a good keyword. But the problem about it is there is probably also a lot of competitors.
Okay, yeah.
So what I would suggest to do is probably go for the small keywords that don't have too many competitors.
Okay.
And then start doing the SEO based on these keywords.
Okay.
So you are tidying from the back, you know what I mean? You're collecting all the small words with not too much volume and not too many competitors, and you do your SEO on that pages, on that keywords, and then you start growing slowly. But it takes a long time, and it's like 3 months, 4 months, 5 months maybe.
Wow. Okay, so for somebody like me who probably don't have that patience to learn all that and do all that back work, we should hire someone like you, correct? And so how could somebody leverage your expertise, and what is the best way to get a reach of you?
Just give me a message. Easy, yeah?
Easy enough. We will definitely provide the information in the description below. And yeah, thank you so much for your time, Sam.
Hey, thank you, man.
Awesome.
It was a nice interview.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to Tribe Theory Media. For more videos, you can watch it off to the right. See you guys next time.